About two-thirds of the way through this new book, you tackle, brave you, one of the great mysteries that's preoccupied historians and indeed novelists, which is what on earth happened to Elizabeth's two sons by Edward IV, the young princes, who it is suggested were murdered in the Tower. That's enough, but who actually murdered them? Now, what did you think about all of this? How did you begin to approach, how did you put yourself in Elizabeth's shoes and think your way through that?
I started actually feeling, which is, an interesting place for a novelist to start. I have a son of my own. The thought of these little boys being taken from their mother, put into the custody of their uncle in the Tower of London, and the way the historical record tells it, it's incredibly poignant. First of all, they're seen playing on the green outside. There's someone sees them playing archery and makes a note of it, so we know they're shooting at the butts on the green. Then they're seen at the windows. Then they're not seen anymore. And you can see through 1483 this, in a sense, this going into the darkness of the Tower. It's, I think anybody would find it a very poignant story, and the mystery of it makes it kind of worse. That we don't, even now, we don't have closure. We don't know who did what to these little boys. We just know that there they are playing, they look okay. There they are looking out of the window, probably okay. And they're gone. You just don't know. That's awful. It's really awful. And as a historian, it drives you mad because, my entire motivation is I want to know. So I started to speculate and I started to read around, and there's a tremendous amount of, in a sense, counter-history, which says the history is that Richard III nipped into the Tower with a cushion, smothered them both, buried them. The Tudor history, the history of the winners of this story, is that they were buried under the stair, then for no reason that anybody explains, dug up again and buried in the Thames. Nobody says who did this, nobody finds anyone who's done it, nobody knows anything about the murder. It's an absolute dead end. It reads like a lie, and actually not a very convincing lie either. If you were making it up, you'd have thought of something better. At least something that gave you a couple of bodies at the end of it, for crying out loud. This is the medieval period. You can get bodies, it's not difficult. So, that it doesn't add up. That bit doesn't add up.